juggling round my brain. It happens all the time. I close my eyes and...
Hey guys, my name is Lauren Hope Glory. I'm the CEO of Moving On TV.
The anger you display, I really cannot take. Want to break the barriers that you and I would make. There'll always be a part of you down deep inside. In the corners of my heart, you're always on my mind. Wish we were together, not all alone. Wish we were together, not all alone. I try to follow all the cycles of the night. Up and down the feelings go, I know it is right. Reaching out to touch your love, but emptiness is here. Wish that you were here again. You'll always be there.
Why am I all black and white? Whatever. Anyway, my name's Bob Bert and this is me vlog. Me vlog day one. Staying sane one day at a time. I'm sorry, I've only got a white towel. I'm at Janie's and I've got a nice new shower cap.
Right. Reaching out to touch your love, but emptiness is here. Wish that you were here again. You'll always be
Hey guys, welcome to Moving On TV. And how is everyone today? How is everyone today? Hey guys, welcome to Moving On TV. And how is everyone today? Oh, we have an echo. How is everyone today? Hey guys, welcome to Moving On TV. And how is everyone today? We have another echo. Where's that coming from? So welcome to Move. All right, there we go. There's Facebook. There's a good beginning for everyone. Right, I'm really excited today because we've got a guest. We've got a guest coming on soon. Within the next few hours, Emanuel's going to come on and he's doing really, really well. He's just made a film. How exciting is that? And basically, he's going to come on and talk about what I want to talk about today. Because I'm mystified of how he's doing so well when a lot of people are struggling and non-stop trying to move on and they can't, not naming any names. Yeah, not growing, not getting any viewers, whatever. Thank you so much for the two guys that are on here, the Twitch and the YouTube that support me all the time, whoever you are, whether you're a real person or a bot. Thank you so much for being here. You don't know how much it means to me. And it really, really helps to build the confidence in me to carry on. So we're on anti-bullying month. I've decided it's going to be a whole month. It's going to go on for as long as it needs to go on. I'm in touch with lots of groups and I'm waiting for them to get back to me to get interviews. But before, so that's a given. And you need to know that you must not let yourself get bullied, no matter what you do. Don't let anybody make you feel less than. Okay, that's what I want to get across to you. If that's one thing that I can teach you today or through the whole of this month, is you are not less than anybody else. You are equal to everyone. You are equal. Yeah, everyone is equal. We're all equal. No one is better, no one is less. We may know more, or we may be able to do certain things in a better way. Like for me, I haven't got a clue how to market moving on TV. If somebody does, then please come on board. For me, I haven't got a clue how to do, my head works in a certain way. Admin doesn't get anywhere with me. Everything gets lost, and you're not going to get anywhere with me with admin. But if it comes to creating a whole musical or editing or doing all the creative stuff, you call on Lauren. Yeah. If it comes to telling you how to stay sane one day at a time, you call on Lauren. Yeah. If you want to learn how to come through panic, and actually, I'll tell you now, I'm looking for 10 people. I want to do case histories. 10 people who may have serious anxiety or panic or both, whatever. I'm looking for case histories now. Okay, to work with you on Zoom. Ideally on Zoom, because I've got to teach you the techniques that I use. So I need to see you initially to teach you. So, right, to help you. This is free. It's not going to cost you anything, okay? All I want is a testimonial. And if you don't believe me, you can ask Martin. He saw me for years doing this, and it works. It works, okay? I devised my own way based on techniques I've learned. In the moment, techniques. And I get myself out of it, and I know how to do it, okay? No medication. And that's my journey, yeah? So I'm looking for 10 people who may have serious anxiety or panic, or both. I'm looking for case histories. I'm looking to work with you on Zoom to help you. It's free. All I want is a testimonial. If you don't believe, ask Martin. He saw for years that I do this and it works, as he lived with me for 26 years and he's still my friend. And the other night, the other evening, I was on the phone to him about the eviction. and the panic was everywhere and I couldn't function. And I did this technique. And I got through. And he came over the next day and he said, "You're okay?" "Yeah, I'm balanced. No meds." That's my journey. So if you want to learn, I'm looking for 10 people to practice on. You've got nothing to lose. It will make you feel very calm, I can tell you. If you can look outside the box a little bit and work with me, you can get to the level of calm and balance that I have, regardless of evictions, regardless of loneliness, regardless of not getting views, regardless. Something works through me, and it's very powerful. And I kind of devise things that I learned over the years. I mix them in a way where it works. And it's called Lauren's technique. I don't know what to call it, but it's a mixture of violet flame. If you know the violet flame, it's a mixture, but you don't have to use the violet flame. You can use a beautiful beach. You can use something that makes you feel good. And I teach you, and you're in good hands because I know how to talk to you. I know how to deal with people that are vulnerable because I'm vulnerable. So does Martin, because I taught him. Over the years, he learned how to talk to me, what to say and what not to say, because you can get triggered very quickly if you have post-traumatic stress. And we all have it, especially now. So if you want to work with me, if anyone is on here, it's for free. You don't have to pay anything. I want 10 people to work with because I want to confirm that my technique works. Can you imagine that you'll be able to get yourself out of panic and anxiety? Sometimes with me, it takes half an hour, but it happens. Eventually I come through, and I never use meds. Now, I'm not telling you not to use meds because I can't do that. You can still be on your medication. Even when you go into the therapeutic community, people go in on medication. I didn't because I never took any, but you have to be weaned off of it. Now, it's not my job. That's your doctor. You go to your doctor about that. It's up to you. But I can teach you regardless. The medication will not always work. I will teach you to get out of panic and anxiety because if it works for me, guys, it'll work for you. And the reason I'm telling you this, when I came out of the therapeutic community, I had total inner peace. And I'll never forget this. We went to a center called the Secrets Trust. It was an angel center. We're talking about 11 years ago now. And it's worked every single time. 11 years. Okay. So I remember we went to the Secrets Trust and I started to panic because it was like, oh my God, I haven't got the support system anymore. What will I do? And all the fears, a lot of the fears started to come back. Yeah. Because you're back in life again, bit by bit, you start to get scared again because you don't have the 24-hour support system, you don't have the therapy, you don't have the community to support you. They've thrown you back out into the big wide world and you're on your own, so to speak. So we were at this angel center in Kent and I thought, oh my God, I don't know what to do. So I walked into the library and I found a book called The Healing Code by Alex Lloyd. Okay. And I thought, I've seen that book before, but I never really got drawn to it. But now I feel like I need to do it. And I went and I got that book and that I never looked back. Never looked back. The Healing Code by Alex Lloyd. Now, you can get that book and you can learn the technique of how to get out of panic, how to heal in all sorts of different ways, but it won't work. It won't just work just like that. It will work because it works when I do it in a certain way. But I had the most incredible experiences. I woke up that morning, the next morning I woke up and I thought, this misery that I feel in the morning, it was my grandmother. I had taken on my grandmother, Baba Bertha, the real Baba Bertha. She was miserable, very unhappy, very, very stressed out all the time. And especially, she used to walk like this in the morning. She carried the whole world on her shoulders. And so I picked it up and I had this boom, this realization. Oh my God, that's not me. That's Baba. That's my grandmother. I don't need this. So I let it go through doing these healing codes. It's not about religion. And today, when Emanuel comes on, I asked him not to talk about religion because I'm not a Christian. I'm a spiritual being, and I do not want to talk about Jesus and religion. I want, because we're all different. You could be Muslim, you could be Jewish, you could be Buddhist. It doesn't matter. We all are connected, and I want to know why Emanuel is doing so well and what is his answer. So I did put on here, okay? So he's going to come on here and talk about this, and I'm leading to it, yeah? So today, day 52, how responsible are we really for our lives? I mean, can you control your life to the point that success just follows? I think I'm missing something, don't you? Moving on TV, I'm missing something. What am I doing that could be something that I'm not doing right? Okay. What am I doing? Now, I was told that I'm shadow banned, and it doesn't matter what I do, I won't be able to grow viewers because of the truth interviews that I did 2 years ago, and they won't, therefore, I'm shadow banned. Let's see what Manuel says about that, because to me, God, love is stronger than anything. So why does moving on TV not grow? So I'm very interested in that. Whether it's the algorithms that were messed up, we'll look at that. But I think it's more than that. And Emmanuel seems to have the answer to what's going on here with people and life. And why do certain people move on? Why do certain people do really well? And why do certain people not do really well? Okay, so he'll be on soon. In the meantime, let's have a look at today is November the 19th, I think. As I lost a day, I was meditating. Yesterday, I had a day of rest, a lot of meditation with the cats, a lot of relaxing, a lot of dealing with talking about the eviction, trying to deal with the reality of the stuff that's going on in my life, making sure I ate properly, making sure I did the crying I need to do, because crying is good, because you need to cry. And I'm going to tell you that now. One of the ways I stay sane is because I'm not afraid to cry and bring up the emotions while I'm doing my process. If you're numb, it's going to be harder for you, but we can work. I want 10 case histories. I can prove to you that I can get you out of panic. Sometimes it may take an hour. Sometimes it may take 5 minutes. It depends how deeply entrenched your issues are, how subconsciously entrenched your issues are. But I can do it. And if you don't believe me, Martin will give you a testimonial to how I was before the therapeutic community and after I found this. He would see me. I remember, I'll give you another example. You can talk to Martin because he knows me so well, and we're still really good friends. And he watches, and he can give you a testimonial to tell you that I am not, and I never will be, the same person I was before I went into the community. And I never take medication. That is my journey. But I always get myself out of the panic and the fear and whatever it is that I can't function. I always get myself out of it with this technique that I devised, which I want to teach now. I want to teach it. So I want 10 people to practice on. 10 people, contact me, movingontv1@gmail.com. It costs you nothing, but you do have to turn up on Zoom because I cannot teach you the technique on the phone. And I want to work with 10 people. I want 10 testimonials. And then when we get the 10 testimonials, then I'm going to go out there and earn money from teaching people how to be sane and calm on a daily basis, because that is going to be my work. I want a job to earn money, so I never get evicted again, because no one deserves to be evicted. Now, today, I was going to check what day it is today, the 19th. Today is the 19th of November. And please send that message out, okay? 10 people to practice on. And you cannot get harmed from this. I can promise you. You won't get harmed in any way. You still take your medication. That's up to you, sweetheart. Up to you. You do not come off your medication, but your medication won't always, you're still in panic. You still can't function. You won't need to have a drink. You won't need to have a drug. You won't need to distract, because I will teach you a technique that doesn't involve drinking, taking anything or even anybody else except you, and something that is inside of you that can heal anything. And that's your consciousness. And I can do it. So if I can do it, I can teach it to you. And I have different ways of approaching people when they're in panic. I know what to do. But you need to trust me. You need to be able to let go, to breathe. Breathing is the most important thing here. And I will never judge you. You don't get judged here. You get accepted for this. Okay, so I'm looking for 10 people who may have serious anxiety or panic or both. I need case histories to work with you on Zoom. It's all free. It doesn't cost you a penny. If you're in the area, you can come here or we can meet somewhere. I'll come to you if you're within driving distance. I will work with you and I will get case histories. And as I say, if you want a testimonial, Martin will give you a testimonial. I'll give you another example. Years and years and years ago when I came out of the community, because everything is to do with the therapeutic community, everything. Okay? When I came out of the therapeutic community, and as I say, I had total 100% inner peace. 100% inner peace. Okay? And then I remember one day I had this huge panic after a few months of being out of the community. And it was like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, I don't know what to do. On a scale of 1 to 10, the panic was a 10. And I thought, well, you do know what to do, Lauren. So I went up to my bedroom and I did my technique, which is a mixture of the Healing Code by Alex Lloyd, and something. It doesn't have to be the violet flame. I use the violet flame to be just whooshes me out within half an hour. I know what to do. I know that you have to expand your consciousness. I know how to do that. I know what to do, okay? I do it on a daily basis. Look at me. I'm being evicted. I've got nowhere to live, yeah? I've got no money to live on. I have no income. I get very little now in universal credit because they've cut it down to a minimum. I have one friend that comes to visit me, that's Martin, and helps me with food and basics, yeah? I go nowhere. It's most of the time just me and the cats in the house. I'm not ding, ding, ding. And all my brothers and sisters in Austria are being locked down. I have no family. And Christmas will just be Lauren on her own with the cats. And look at me. Do you want this balance, peace? I pick up a microphone and I sing whenever I feel like it. Whenever I feel like it, because it's my channel to do whatever I want. But today we need to look. So I do what I want when I want to, and somehow I'm looked after. But the most important thing is that when I go into such panic that I can't function, and that happened that other night, a few nights ago, when I was on the phone and I just couldn't do it. And I left the phone on because I wanted to prove to Martin that I could do it again. He's at his mum's, right? And so we were on the phone together and I said, okay, leave me. Just let me get on with it. And he knows it involves a lot of, it involves a lot of, it was at night, so I couldn't do primal screaming, but it involves a lot of feeling how I feel. Like, bring it on, God, bring it on. Bring on the panic, bring on the fear. Let me feel it now. Bring it on. And you have to feel, because if you can't feel, I can't help you. If you can't feel, then I will try and get you to feel. But if you cannot feel, I cannot help you. Okay? And then we feel it together. We breathe. Nothing's going to happen to you, I can assure you. It would have happened to me by now. You will feel a lot better one way or another. I'll get you to a level where we'll move on together, slowly, 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 slowly. Okay? I'm here for you. And that's what I'm trying to say. 10 people. I want 10 people. Right. Because I want 10 case histories to prove it. And then I can go out and charge and earn a living from what I'm doing. Okay? So I want 10 people. Okay, so I'm going to put that at the top. We're going to have Emanuel come on within the next hour or so. And I'm going to ask Emanuel what he feels is the formula to success. Okay, so November the 19th, I look at myself as a person and say, this is what I am right now. I judge myself and create an attitude, usually negative, about myself. And it is that attitude which I have toward myself that determines how other people feel about me or how they will react to me. The program is teaching me to think about my assets rather than my liabilities. It is necessary for me to spend some quiet time daily trying to gain a more positive perspective on my life. Okay? So you're being called to spend some time with you, breathing, doing nothing, just breathing. May I develop a more positive attitude about myself. Help me to stop putting myself down, which will allow me to respect me, to accentuate my positives. I just thought of a song, right? There's a song called Accentuate the Positive, and I think it's from The Wizard of Oz. Let's find it. We'll sing it. 1, 2. Yeah, accentuate the positive in you. Okay? So today is going to be about that. We're accentuating the positive. We're connecting inside and we're finding, somebody said to me, the devil, when we say the devil can be self-talk, negative self-talk. It's like, and you believe it's coming from you. It's not. It's coming from somewhere else. It's coming from an energy that's not good for you. There are energies like that out there. Of course there are. There's good and there's not so nice. Yeah. And if you keep talking to yourself in a way which is derogative and hurting yourself and upsetting yourself, you're not going to get anywhere. It's like that Louise Hay exercise where you have one side saying, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it. Ah, you can't do it. You're useless. You're too old. You're too this. You're too whatever. You'll never get anywhere. Blah, blah, blah. You're shadow banned. Yada, 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 yada. And then no, you can do it. I believe in you. Lauren believes in you. Lauren can get you out of panic. Lauren can help you. Lauren can help you stay sane. You can do it. You can do it one day at a time. Emanuel is going to come on and tell us how to do it. Nah, you can't do it. Nah, you're useless. You're useless. You failed all your life. This is going to be another failure. See what I mean? You choose what you choose. Today, I choose what Emanuel's going to tell us, and we're going to accentuate the positive. Okay, so listen to the lyrics because it's very important to listen to the lyrics of these songs. You've got to accentuate the positive, okay? There you go. Never sung it before. The lyrics are very important. Accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, light shine to the affirmative. Don't mess with Mr. In Between. You gotta spread joy up to the maximum, bring you down to the minimum. Have faith for pandemonium, liable to walk upon the scene. Illustrate my last remark. Jonah in the whale, Noah in the ark. What did they do just when everything looked so dark? They said we accentuate the positive. Eliminate the negative. Let's shine to the affirmative. Don't mess with Mr. In Between. Accentuate the positive. Eliminate the negative. Latch on to the affirmative. Oh, that's very short. Why is it so short? Let me do it again. So imagine Jonah is in the ark. Noah is in the ark, yeah? Noah's in. Noah's in the whale. Said, you're not going. How are you going to get out of that whale? To aid the positive, eliminate the negative. Accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative. Hold on to the affirmative. Don't mess with Mr. In Between. Accentuate the positive, the positive. Eliminate the negative. Hold on to the affirmative. Don't mess with Mr. In Between. It's your self-talk. Accentuate the positive. You can do it. Eliminate the negative. Hold on to the affirmative. You can do it. Don't mess with the bit in between. Just stick with the positive. Oh yeah, you had Jonah in the whale. The whale, nowhere in the ark. What did they look at? Did they look at the negative? No. They knew they were going to be okay. And the whale went whoosh! And he fell out. He vomited Jonah out of him. Make the negative. Hold on to the affirmative. Don't mess with Mr. In Between. Don't mess.
You gotta spread joy until the maximum. Bring blue down to the minimum and have faith. For pandemonium, rival the walk upon the sea.
Listen.
Yes, yes.
Accentuate the positive. Bring joy to the maximum. Reduce the gloom. Don't mess with Mr. In Between. Make a decision now. Make a decision now to go with the positive. Okay? There you go. Isn't that cool? It's coming on again. Listen to it. Brainwash yourself with these lyrics. Accentuate the positive. And when Emanuel comes on, you're going to hate him because he's so happy and so positive. I hate him sometimes. I don't understand what he's doing. I don't hate him, but you know what I mean. Sometimes I come on here, you may hate me because I'm so positive. In spite of all the shit around me, I still believe that we can do this one day at a time. Listen to the lyrics. It's all to do with your attitude, yeah? Attitude. Accentuate my positives, eliminate the negative. Latch on to the affirmative. Don't mess with Mr. In Between. Light with maximum, bring glue to the minimum. Pandemonium, liable to walk upon the street. To illustrate my last remark, Jonah in the well, Noah in the ark. What did they do just when everything looked so dark? What do you do when everything looks so dark? Then you got to accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative. Hold on to the affirmative. Don't mess with Mr. In Between. That's what you do when you're negative. You have to come back. It's like sways one way, then it sways back. Joy in the pandemonium. Yeah, you don't want that. Accentuate the positive. You eliminate the negative. Hold latch on to the affirmative. Don't mess with Mr. In Between. Make it this even. Don't mess with Mr. In Between. Yeah, isn't that cool? You see, a song, there's always a song for everything. There's always a song for everything. And because we saw here, may I develop a more positive attitude about myself? Help me to stop putting myself down. That is bullying. Okay, if you put yourself down, you're bullying yourself. Okay, this is anti-bullying month. Stop bullying yourself. Stop letting that negative little voice go. You're no good. You're too old. There's a song called You're No Good. That's what that little voice does, okay? This is what your little voice does. You're no good. You're no good. You're no good, baby. You're no good. Okay? We can laugh at it by singing. By singing by the Swinging Blue Jeans. Swinging Blue Jeans. What a cool name. You're no good. We can laugh at it by singing the song. You're no good. I don't know if this is the same one. I think the wrong one. Feeling better now that we're through. Feeling better cause I'm over you. I learned my lesson in class gone. Now I see how you really are. You're no good, you're no good, you're no good, baby, you're no good. That's how you bully yourself. You're no good, you're no good, you're no good, baby, you're no good. That's self-talk, bullying yourself, yeah? I broke a heart that's gentle and true. I broke a heart over someone like you. Baby, it's forgiveness all men need. I wouldn't blame him if he said to me, you're no good, you're no good, you're no good. Baby, you're no good. See what I mean? You're no good, you're no good, you're no good. That's what one side is telling you. You're no good, you're no good, you're no good. That's self-bullying. Self-bullying, right? So you accentuate the positive. Get rid of everyone who tells you you're no good and keep the ones who tell you you're amazing. You get it? And that's how you stay sane one day at a time. I'm telling you now, baby, that I'm going my way. Forget about you, baby, cause I'm leaving this day. You're no good, you're no good, you're no good. Baby, you're no good. Who in life is telling you that you're not good enough? You're no good, you're no good, you're no good. Baby, you're no good. That's your mind, and that's people that are bullying you. Yeah? Is that how you're living? Is that how you're living? With something telling you you're no good, you're useless, you're not as good as me, you're never going to amount to something. If someone had that all their life, how are they going to come through? The only thing I was told I was good at was singing as a child. Oh, mum and dad would push that everywhere. Lauren is a good singer. Lauren is an amazing singer and accordionist. That was it. So I grew up believing that all I am is a singer. You understand? You got this little voice going, you're no good, you're no good, you're no good. Now we're going to do, but you have to accentuate the positive and develop a new voice. Okay? So, what song can we put on? Anybody got any ideas? I wish you guys would give me ideas here. A song about where you're being told that you are amazing. Right, you are amazing. You are amazing. Simply amazing. I don't know. You are amazing. Yeah, this one. Exactly. You amazing just the way you are. You're beautiful, you're fabulous, you're unique. And you need to believe that. If you don't believe it, then you cannot stay sane. I'm not talking about success because, quite honestly, I don't know what Emanuel is doing to get to do so well. Apart from the fact that he's 21 and he's gorgeous looking, and I suppose everything just falls at his feet because of that. Which is nothing I can do about that. So if somebody wants to come on here and work on moving on TV, who's 21 years old and is gorgeous looking, or even 40 years old and is gorgeous looking, because there's plenty of you out there, and take this over me so I can meditate and rest and carry on with bringing in what I need to bring in order to keep moving on TV going, then come on to moving on TV and release me from doing this. But they cannot teach what I can teach you. So sorry about that. You've got to deal with Lauren. Lauren, the 60-year-old. Lauren, the one without the teeth. You've got to deal with Lauren without the ego. Because if I had an ego, I wouldn't tell you I'm 60 years old. And if I did add an ego, I wouldn't tell you that I've got no front, two bottom teeth have fallen out. And this actually is Lauren. This is Lauren. This is the real Lauren. This is the color I am. Right? This is Lauren. This is Lauren. Without, okay, this is Lauren with the wig of the way Lauren is, because I'm a brunette. I'm a natural brunette. And this is how I would be if I did not dye my hair. Okay. But what I'm saying to you is you got to put up with Lauren. You're going to have to put up with Lauren, the 60-year-old without the teeth, until I can bring on someone who looks like Emanuel, or someone who looks, you know, a better teacher for you, or not a better teacher, because I can teach you a hell of a lot. It's up to you. If you can put up with me and what I haven't got and check out my strengths instead of the weaknesses, I can keep you sane on a daily basis. Not many people can do that. And I'm teaching you now, this is what you need to do. I don't care what you think about me. My ego's gone. But you can, as I say, you've bullied me non-stop, gaslighted you, whatever. Do you see me failing? Do you see me going down under because of that? Do you see me? No, you see someone who is rising above it every single day. Because if I don't come on here, it means I'm meditating. It means I'm taking time out to be with the cats and to try and figure out what I can do differently to give you more. I'm moving on TV. I'm going to come back renewed today. So I'm back again renewed, and Emanuel will be on within the next hour. But this is what you need to do. You just need to accept yourself because you are amazing. You are amazing. Remember, simply amazing, WMAP. When I see your face, that one. Cause you're amazing, just the way you are. I know. Let's do this one first. Don't go changing. This is what you need to learn. This is the second side, which is saying this is what you need to learn. Accentuate your positives. Make a list of all the things you're good at. And come and work on moving on TV. So then people can look at a nice young face who is doing well as well. Don't go changing to try and please me. You never let me down before. Ooh, don't imagine you're too familiar, and I don't see it anymore. I will not leave you in times of trouble. We never could have gone this far. I took the good times, I took the bad times. I take you just the way you are. of my unspoken passion. Although I do seem to get to open up conversation. I never want to work I just want someone I could talk to. I want you just the way you are. Need to know that you always be the same old song. What will it take to believe me when I'm leaving you? It's a world again, that's forever. This I just want someone I can talk to. I want to just Oh, there it is. This is the song that Casey used to use in WMAP. Okay, so can people please contact me on Moving On TV 1 at gmail.com and tell me why you all disappear? Okay, you come on like 4 people and then you disappear. Why is that? Okay, so I need to know. I need to know what I'm doing wrong and you need to tell me. Okay, thank you. I mean, is there something wrong with the microphone? I know you like it when I sing really high notes, when I'm doing the up and downs, soprano, or using my voice as an instrument. But you go like I've got 1 person left on Twitch now. Why is that? Now I understand people are working, so I'm not going to take it too personally. But I want to understand because I want to accentuate the positive of Moving On TV. So I need you guys to comment on Moving On TV. Comment down below. I know you don't want to give your names. You're all anonymous, and this is not helping me. So, you know, with your identities, you gave me 5 likes the other night. I'm very, very grateful. Thank you for that. But I need to know what works and what doesn't work for you. Okay? Because I want to accentuate the positive. And I cannot bring on anyone to work here for me on Moving On TV unless I get a sponsor or people will work for free. You want to work for free and you have good content, content with morals, content that lives up to here, that helps human beings to get through the chaos, then you can come on to Moving On TV. If your content is literally down there in hell, you're not coming on. Right. If you can create content to be proud of for you and for me, I'll put you on. But I can't pay you until I get sponsorship. I had to think about where I'm going to live at the moment. That is my priority. Okay. Where is Lauren and the cats? Lauren and the cats, where are we going to live? So I have to think positive. I have to think that something is working with me and something is going to help me. Okay. So you're amazing. Karaoke, just the way you are. That's the song from WMAP Radio. I know Casey adopted it. When I see your face, just the way you are. There's not a thing that I would change, 'cause you're amazing, just the way you are. Okay, so come on board, moving on TV. Accentuate the positive for me and tell me, where is Lauren going wrong? Where am I going wrong? Is it because it's me? Because I'm 60 and you don't want to look at an old woman? Well, come on yourself and do the work then. Come on and do the work yourself then. And help me to make Moving On TV better. I don't really know it, so I'm going to put Bruno Brooks on and I'll sing chorus with him. But quite honestly, guys, I'm appealing here for your help. We want to make Moving On TV what it needs to be out there, helping people, making people happy. And I don't know how to do it, obviously, because I'm not getting there, am I? So I'm asking you to help me, to tell me what is it that I'm doing that stops you from coming on to Moving On TV, okay? Moving On TV is a TV station. It's not a channel. And it's here to keep you sane on a daily basis by accentuating your positives and my positives. I can only do my best at my age. If that turns you off and stops you from watching, then I need to know. Somebody actually told me somebody contacted me and I said, you sound like you have a really strong voice, Lauren. I like that. I like it. It's very authoritative. And there may be a chance we may be working together. I've got to go meet them at some point here in Wickham. But, I didn't realize, am I too aggressive? Do you want someone with a more gentle voice? I can easily do that. Would you like someone who talks like this, nice and gentle? Does that make you feel better? But I need you to contact me on movingontv1@gmail.com and tell me what it is that I do. And don't tell me to prank people and hurt human beings, because that's not going to happen. Moving On TV will stay what it is, accentuating the positive in each and every human, keeping you sane on a daily basis. Before Emanuel comes on, I want to pull a card, but we'll pull a card today and see. And I've also got to get my Instagram sorted out. But let's do this with Bruno because, as I say, I don't really know it. We can sing it. There you go. We can do the chorus. But this is it. Just the way you are. And if I'm doing something wrong being the way I am, then you need to tell me, please. What do you want? And get it for me. Help me get it.
Oh, her eyes, make the stars look
Moving On TV is more important than my ego.
Her hair falls perfectly without her trying. She's so beautiful, and I tell her every day.
Your TV station.
Yeah,
Come on board.
I know when I compliment her,
Let me rest and meditate.
it's
Spend
so,
some time
it's
with
so
cats.
sad to think that she don't see what I see. But every time she asks me, do I look okay? I say, when I see your face, there's not a thing that I would change. 'Cause you're amazing, just the way you are. her lips, I could kiss them all day if she'd let me. Her laugh, she hates, but I think it's so sexy. She's so beautiful, and I tell her every day. Oh, you know, I never ask you to change. If perfect's what you're searching for, then just stay the same. So don't even bother.
What are you gonna do when the
if
first
you look
arrow
okay,
hits?
you know I'll say.
Are you gonna accentuate the positive or the
When I
negative?
see your face, there's
There's
not
not
a thing that I would change. 'Cause you're amazing, just the way you are.
And then the WMAP radio.
And when you smile, the whole world stops and stares for a while. 'Cause girl, you're amazing, just the way you are. The way you are. The way you are. Girl, you're amazing, just the way you are. When I see your face, there's not a thing that I would change.
Positive.
'Cause you're
Accentuate the positive.
amazing,
You're amazing.
just the way you are.
Lauren is amazing. I love her.
And when you smile,
That's why I do what I do. 'Cause I do what I love. When I'm doing something wrong, because I'm not growing.
Girl, you're amazing, just the way you are. Yeah.
There you go. Thank you very much, Bruno Brooks. I'm trying to get Russell Brand to come on for Anti-Bullying Week. We'll see. I'm non-stop tagging him, contacting him. We'll see. If his heart's in the right place at some point, he will come on. Okay, so the second arrow. What
I love all the drives that we get.
If you want someone your age to do this, then you have to
You
send them
know,
to
I
me.
miss you every
You have
time that
to.
I
If
told
it's
so.
you know,
You're
if
my
you're
drug,
younger and you
baby.
want,
I'm your drug too. I stay up.
if you want someone to run this, not to do programs, that is more your age, your culture, that talks the language you do. Sorry, I'm talking too loud and aggressive again. Maybe that's why. I need to know. So send me messages on movingontv1@gmail.com, please. And if you want to learn how to stay balanced and get yourself out of panic, then I need 10 people to work on, right? Place histories. And I can assure you, I have a lot to teach you to help you get through. I give everything from the heart. I never get paid a penny for the work I do. I come on here when I come on here and I give it from the heart because I believe that's my job and because I love it. And when I do it, I feel happy. But I'm doing something wrong. I'm not growing. And that's what Emanuel's going to come on in a minute. Within the next 10 minutes, hopefully. I've just sent him the link. Right? He's going to come on. And he's going to tell us what we need to do that can help us move on. Because remember, the whole thing today is about how much responsibility have we got? How responsible are we really for our lives? Well, if you get your first arrow in your heart and you carry on acting like an idiot, and you destroy your life and everybody else's, that's when you're letting the second arrow hit your heart. Yeah? Like if I come on here and I say, oh, I'm not going to bother anymore because I'm not getting the views, that's second arrow. I'm destroying my happiness. Why should I destroy my happiness? No, I am going to come on here and I am going to figure it out. And this time next year, Moving On TV will be everywhere. It will be the TV station that everybody watches, that makes them laugh, that makes them cry, that makes them understand who they are and what they are and how they stay sane on a daily basis. But watch this, guys. Watch this. Okay? Watch this.
There's something special about everybody. I don't care who you are.
When I see
I'm Casey Armstrong. This is WMA. There's something special about everybody. I don't care who you are.
When I see your face, there's not a thing that I would change, 'cause you're amazing, just the way you are.
I'm Casey Armstrong. This is WMAP, the world's most amazing people.
Host.
Guys, I'm Casey Armstrong, and this is WMAP.
'Cause you're amazing, just the way you are.
There's something special about everybody. I don't care who you are.
When I see your face, there's not a thing that I would change, 'cause you're amazing, just the way you are.
I'm Casey Armstrong. This is WMAP, the world's most amazing people.
Host.
Guys, I'm Casey Armstrong, and this is WMAP.
'Cause you're amazing, just the way you are.
There's something special about everybody. I don't care who you are.
When I see your face, there's not a thing that I would change, 'cause you're amazing, just the way you are.
Lauren Hope here on Moving On TV from the beautiful Port Jefferson. And here is WMAP Radio.
Hey guys, I'm Casey Armstrong, and this is WMAP. I created this station because I wanted to spotlight people that are helping other people. I wanted it to be positive, and wanted people to tell their story. And maybe by hearing someone else's story and their challenges, other people would be helped by that. So we've been on the air for almost 2 years now, and things are going great, but I do have a lot of work to do. I have an interview to do, so if you'll excuse me, thank you very much. All right. Hey guys, this is Casey.
Hi there.
Hi.
I've got Diane. I've got the gorgeous Diane here. So tell me a little bit about yourself, Diane. So what do you do?
Well, I'm the vice president here, but I do a little bit of everything. I
Right.
do everything. I don't have a job description because
Right.
my job description is do everything.
Okay.
So as far as I don't do any interviews, I don't do any things online like that. I don't host any interviews, but out work, dealing with clients and stuff like that. That's all me.
Okay. And how did you get involved in WMAP? Was it through Casey?
It was through Casey.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're basically your Casey's other half.
I
Wow. Okay. So he somehow got you involved.
Yes.
Right.
I've had businesses in the past of my own, so I have more of a business savvy idea of how to run things, what to do, paperwork, stuff like that. Whereas he more is interviews. He
Yeah.
does his interviews. He knows his thing.
I just thought I'd give you a little snippet of when I was in America in 2017, and I went on moving on TV. I went on WMAP, We're Most Amazing People. And that's what I decided Moving On TV was going to be the TV station to match the radio station. We've lost a lot of contact now because of everything that's going on in the world. But I had the most incredible time. That was one of my happiest memories. Anyway, we're getting ready for the amazing Emanuel, who's coming on in the next few minutes. I haven't seen him for ages and ages. So let's get this on in order to celebrate the return of Emanuel, our Emanuel Trangos, who is doing so well, has just bagged himself a film. I just saw a little bit of the film. He is a fantastic actor. I know that because I've directed him, obviously, with Encounters. But this is his main debut at the moment that I have got.
Yeah, it's a driller track for the man of God, Pastor Art. Yeah, whoa, 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 yeah.
Let me start with an old one, yeah? Listen.
Yeah, come on, come on, come on.
Be iron and well-known pastor. Because of him I go faster. Preach it, give it, teach it, feed it, the word of God to receive it. Spiritual father or dad. Raising up the flock, that's facts. Still pull up with brother Cayman to the level TV gap. You gave me the word of God to chew. Man, I'm gonna live on bread alone, so blessed for all that food. Why? Cause it's the truth. And you fed me the word like dairy. Turning my world legendary. With the devil getting Larry, but he's never gonna get scary. With my zonal secretary, Pastor David, Jamila and Mary. You're very scary to the enemy. Everybody look, that's my pastor, shining light just like the master. He said he'll no need for a plaster, rapture ready. It's your last chance. Ministry awards, climb the ladder, break the records, free or fracture. That's my pastor in dripping swagger, zonal sec of the highest stature. Shiring diaries is a new chapter, fisher of men, he's ready for capture. Eternal life, he's a dispatcher, and so zone 8 is ready for rapture.
BJ8 or J1 wavy, I'm Pete Iron's baby. I'm a son in the house all day, be made me a man, I'm not one of the ladies. Running out devils on a daily, I do that cause he raised me. I'm a weapon of God, I'm the top of the crop, I'm his whip, you can call me Mercedes. Vroom, vroom, lightning quick, you can come to the zone. UK's on it, we've been winning all day. Devil is time to the throne. Secretary made me scared, the devil, he fears me winning. Daily, PA, raise me.
Pastor Iron will love you. You raise giants for the king. Yeah, couldn't put no one above you. And for you now we sing, now we sing. Pastor Iron will love you. You raise giants for the king. Yeah, couldn't put no one above you. And for you now we sing, now we sing.
Welcome to the zone. Spiritual giants roam, full to the brim with the Holy Ghost. It's an achiever's flex, look at the light in my chromosome. I'm Stevie G with a long shot, ain't no way I can walk alone. Aye, super conqueror, past the iron shining star. I'm his perfect one, best know I'm PA's son. But the heathens race, trust me I'm seated laughing hard. With a team of strikers in my bag, no go yard. Past the iron, different class. Past the iron, different class. Celebrating PA, feel that the word is a child of the day. So you know the devil can't play, we walk in him like his name is MJ. Count on the blessings, that's daily. Built with the word, nothing can phase him, he ain't lazy. Bro, what out the rock you'd think what crazy. Words like fire, I rise like Isaiah. He can never lose, God's grace takes him higher. And higher we go when he ministers, it's another level. Saying can't win, going under control. And when PS speaks, Catalambano. No, hey, what you know about Catalambano though? Wait, let me land. I wanna tell you God's plan. Pastor Iron is the man. Do you get it? Understand? Believe it. When he speaks, receive it. When he says we can achieve it. Fueled by grace, this ain't even Stevens.
Pastor Iron will love you. You raise giants for the king. Yeah, couldn't put no one above you. And for you now we sing, now we sing. Pastor Iron will love you. You raise giants for the king. Yeah, couldn't put no one above you. And for you now we sing, now we sing.
Alright. Rikekiscos utpanai, paretos kuskustai. Epre inas kunsta ina frata tuskatai. Peretegis karata usk, aratadoski aratestos. Let me give you the interpretation. Talk about money, talk about grace. Talk about souls, talk about peace. Pastor Iron owns this race. Only one position, that's first place. No track and trace. He's got this virus. It's eternal life, cuz. Oh yeah, you'll die trust. And come back righteous. I breath no way, what do we have to say? PA repent the light all day. Satan run out the ends dismayed. Jesus showing his work this way. Seed man never rely on pay. Harvest never be far or stray. Lay in hand, change your life, upgrade. Grow life that won't lead you astray. Won't lead you astray. Taught me the word invested, it pays. Man can't be the same. Real life that won't lead you astray. Won't lead you astray. Taught me the word invested, it pays. Man can't be the same. You can't be the same.
Live on the mic and the beat starts flowing. I'm feeling the hype, but where's this going? We celebrate your wisdom and grace. More than the man in what place. Christ in the flesh is you. Yes, the word is alive and true. You've changed my life and living. Now I'm shining and always winning. Professor of spiritual science, blurring spiritual physical lines. School of the prophet with science. Yes, you're producing spiritual giants. Rhapsody money, I'm mad. Rapping our calling and rapping our sword. Winning is a standard and the devil is a bastard.
It's always my joy to bring to your attention that which is important. That which is important, that's what is the major. It's all about Jesus.
Call it amazing grace, Pastor Iron Day. He sets the pace to explain this, man. I wish I could, but all I can say is that God is good, like boom. Oh, don't do it, but he did it, just admit it. No one like him, you can catch him by the spirit. You satisfy my heart. Nothing about you, you spilled your songs, top of the chart. Feel the love, it's Pastor Iron's heart.
Lil said it to me. PTN. Like that. It's Pastor Iron we're talking about. More than a man like a myth. UK's own name never runs out of bars. Nah, we never run out of stars. He taught me life, alive and living. Pastor Iron, you're living a minute. You know he's never gonna give in, never gonna give up. Going for the winner, you man better listen. Legendary secretary.
PA with words, demons just swerve. Haven't you heard, the vision ain't blurred. Got us a dad and he's got a bag. Nothing but facts, we never lie. Cut bringing, in the zone, it's not just singing. Righteous life never sinning. Thought we could fall, what were you thinking? Life, alive, living. You kids on A, we always stay winning. You kids on A, we always stay winning.
Happy birthday, Pastor Iron.
PA 0902.
Okay, I've got it. I've got it. Okay, so I've got a couple of things here from Emanuel. I've got his show reel. Let's look at his show reel. I mean, he is such an incredible actor, as I said. I know he's an incredible actor. There he is. Right, I've got his show reel and I've got the trailer. There he is. There he is. Hang on. Hang on. Hi. I've got the show reel and I've got, hang on, I'm going to put your show reel on. Why? I can't hear you. All I can see is your picture. Hang on.
There's 2 Rhapsodies left. And I'll almost be done for tonight. Yeah.
Yo, what are you saying? This is the guy. Yeah. What are you saying?
Where am I?
Hey, you know, shut up. We're the ones asking you the questions around here, G. Shut the mouth, man. Shut your mouth, Chief. Where'd you get these from? You just supplier. Yeah? What are those? What are these? What's happening to my YGs? Why are they coming off the streets? What is it? What's this? What's this? Huh? Yeah?
came out of Paisley Park.
Stay put. I'm gonna take care of it.
Okay, see you now.
Yeah, boss.
Listen to me now. I need you to go to Paisley Park.
Hello?
Hello.
Oh my God, there you are. Oh my God, I've seen you for ages and ages. I was just showing you, I got your show
2
reel.
Rhapsodies left. And I'll almost be done for tonight. Yeah.
Yo, what are you saying? This is the guy. Yeah.
What are you saying?
Where am I? Hey, you know, shut up. We're the ones asking you the questions around here, G. Shut your mouth, man. Shut your mouth, Chief. Where'd you get these from? You just supplier. Yeah? What are those? What are these? What's happening to my YGs? Why are they coming off the streets? What is it? What's this? What's this? Huh? Yeah?
He came out of Paisley Park.
Stay put. I'm gonna take care of it.
Okay, see you now.
Yeah, boss.
Listen to me now. I need you to go to Paisley Park.
Oh my God, well done. So that's your show reel.
Yeah, we need to update that.
Well done. Okay, I've got the trailer. I managed to get it to download it. It must be because you're here, because I've had terrible problems trying to get anything. So just a sec. I think this is what you sent me, because I've always told you what an extraordinary actor you are. So we don't need to prove that one. Let me just turn the sound off for us.
So when did you start having these dreams?
I've told you before, they're not dreams. Have you not read the news?
So you think that you missed your flight, right?
Everything that happened.
I was told this was a conspiracy.
Never be in the position to ask if God is real, if the gospel is real, or if the rapture is real.
There's something very special about you. And I can imagine you influencing a lot of people.
What is that Daniel on a big screen? Hey, man's a celebrity now, you know.
From what you've been telling me the past few days, the only people to miss the flight were people who weren't exactly living like you, right? Those that were left behind. What happens?
Hang on. Right, let's get this. Oh my God. That, wow, when you woke up in the morning, I know what an incredible actor you are. So, you're a handsome devil as well, Emanuel Trangos. We could do with you running, moving on TV, that's for sure. We might get some more viewers. But I'm just going to, what is the IPCC where it said premiere? What's that?
It's a conference with our church in Nigeria.
Oh, okay. So they're going to premiere it in Nigeria.
Yeah, it was premiered today, Friday. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh my God. So tell us a little bit. Okay, so tell us a little bit quickly about the film, because I'm more interested in asking you how come you're doing so well? Because I'm just going to tell you what's going on with Moving On TV at the moment. We have 2 viewers. One is probably a bot. Yeah, we get a regular bot that watches maybe one person from Twitch and one person on YouTube. We get 1 like on YouTube and so at the moment I've got 2 likes on YouTube and 1 unlike. So before I even come on, I have an unlike. So it's like they're waiting for me to give me an unlike, right? So I haven't got a clue anymore what I'm doing wrong. But I want you to tell me, first of all, a little bit about the film and your character. And then I want to go on to what we talked about today before I made the call. We had a little conversation. I want you to tell people what you feel. Like you made the analogy of Hollywood and why people are attracted to that. I want to hear what do you think is the answer to people having success in life? Because there are people like me that work non-stop and we love it. We love it. And we're doing a lot of good, a lot of love, you know, it's from the heart, but we're not getting anywhere. And then some people, like you say, everything just seems to flow. I mean, is it because you're good looking and you're 20? And so life is easier, let's face it, for young people. Or I want to hear everything you've got to say. As you said, I said I'm going to listen because you asked me. But first of all, tell us a little bit about the film. I'll mute.
Am I unmuted?
No, you're not muted. I'm muted. And as I say, I want you to, you know me, I don't beat around the bush. I go straight for the kill. As you know, because we had that conversation. We're friends, and I'm not afraid to say it. But first of all, tell me the first thing. Tell me a little bit about the film, and then I want you to tell me, but without bringing conversion and religion and too much into it. If you could tell us what you feel is the answer to success, okay? Because we're all different religions and cultures as well. Okay, there we are.
First of all, thank you so much for bringing me on. You know, it's a pleasure to be on. It's a real pleasure. Thank you so much. It's good to see you. It's good to see you after a long time. You know, it's very good to see you. So that's, you know, hello and thank you. That's number 1. Number 2 is hello to everyone who is watching and anyone who is watching. Hello, welcome. You know, it's a blessed place, this. And so about the film, what really matters? I didn't get, you know, okay, so I think obviously you have an advantage in life if you are accepted by society, let's say, to be better looking than those who are maybe accepted by society to be not so good looking. You see, the other one has an advantage. But, you know, yes, but I wouldn't say it's a life-changing advantage. Well, maybe it is, because better looking people can get parts that people who are not seen as good looking don't get the same parts. But that's not why I got the part, you know. I got the part because my manager, my zonal secretary, and my pastor, Pastor Iron, actually gave me the opportunity for this main role in this feature film production, because he's a producer in Love World Productions. So he has the power and the authority to give me such a role, you know. So that's why I'm the main role, you know. That's why I've been playing in films. That's why I've been doing what I've been doing, because of people like him giving me those opportunities, you know. So that's why, you know, I'm just blessed. I'm just blessed. If it wasn't for Pastor Iron, I would not be in this film. I would not be doing what I'm doing. I'll be somewhere else in life, you know. So that's living proof for me that everyone needs the right kind of people in their life. If, you know, if you don't have that right kind of person or those right kind of people, you would not be where you're supposed to be, you know.
Can
So
I, sorry, Emmanuel, can I come in there? Thanks. Yeah, I agree totally. I agree totally. I think one of my disadvantages in life is I never had a family to support me. So the only person was my father, but no one ever carried my beacon, not even Martin's family, no one. So I feel I agree with you. Family and community are the most important things, especially now, the way we're living. If you don't have, it's even more important than money, because if you have people that trust you and care about you and commit to you and will work with you and
Mhm.
carry your message, then you will succeed and the money will follow. And I think the biggest problem that I have with moving on TV is I don't have that. And I never had it in my life. Yeah. The people that I'm trying to figure out where I'm going wrong. And I am asking people, like people will come on, I see like about 4 people will come on and then they're gone. Or when I was being bullied, there were about 15 people on here. And then because they were bullying me non-stop, non-stop. So of course I use this to my advantage. I use everything to my advantage because I want to accentuate the positive in every situation. So I go out there and I'm trying to get loads of mental health charities and groups to come on in order to talk, in order to grow together on this channels, because it's more about mental health now than staying sane than anything. But when we were talking on the phone, you said you had quite a lot of stuff you want to say to me, which I'm very happy to listen to. It's not about how much you work. You could work 24 hours a day, and I have sometimes. It's about the people that care about you first. First, the people you have in your life. Now, if I had, like, if Martin, for example, was amazing with marketing and his whole family supported me when I did my shows as well. No one. I think they came maybe 2 people once, and it's a big family. Then I would have gone everywhere. Yeah. This is not self-pity. I'm not playing the victim. I never do. I'm looking for answers to get moving on TV out there and to understand why some people. So you wanted to talk to me about that. So I'm going to be, even Vlad, bless him, who is one of the best talents as we know. You know, he's an incredible actor. He's an incredible everything at what he does. He can't even pay the rent anymore because his landlord keeps putting up his rent. So where is he going wrong? So this is what we know. So you think it's a fundamental belief as well from the time we're more or less born, that there's something subconscious in us that stops us from moving forward. And you were always supported by your parents. You've always been loved. And then you were taken over by Vlad and you got a lot of support. So when you were quite young still, you are young. You're 21 years, what, 21? You
Yeah.
know, people know I'm 60, you know, and maybe that's the problem, that they don't want to watch a 60-year-old. But the problem is I can't do it without me doing it. They won't be moving on TV. So anyway, so I'm going to keep quiet now because I want to hear your wisdom, because you're doing very well. And I'd like to know what Vlad and I and other people, there are amazing people out there that I've had conversations with. They are coming from love, non-stop love. They love humanity and they want to give. And I mean, don't get me wrong, a lot of people now, a lot of the light workers and people that love humanity, they're spending a lot of their time trying to stay alive and to figure out how to stay sane and figuring out what's going on with the world. So watching something like moving on TV is not a priority for them, let's face it. They're not going to watch someone singing when they could be watching someone to find out what's going on in Austria with us, with our lot. As you know, what, I can't talk about that because they'll wipe me off. Okay, I'm going to. So tell me what you think then.
So
Mental stuff. I'm going to mute.
So obviously you have a lot of experience in life, in work, in show business, and so does Vlad, especially in life. You know, so what I'm trying to say is that first of all, you guys know you have a lot of practical experience, which I'm yet to have, for example. So that's one side. So do you understand? So that's number one. So there is many things I can't exactly pinpoint it down, but what I would say is, and that's what I wanted to ask you, if do I have permission to share? Because my place comes from a belief. I wouldn't be preaching, but if it comes from a belief, you see. So do I have permission to share it?
Okay, so let me put that into context, because of course you do, and you have a right to your beliefs, you have a right to your religion. That's what freedom is. I just want to find the common denominator here with people that are Buddhist, Jewish, Muslim, whatever, whoever's watching, who maybe not even have a belief they're not taking on religions. Of course you do, but can you look at it in a way where it connects us all in some way? Is there a common denominator, whether you call it Jesus or Buddha or Adonai or whatever, Muhammad, or it doesn't matter. Can you find a common denominator in there for all of us, Manuel, so we don't need to take on another religion to succeed? You have every right to believe in what you do, and you're happy, and that's the most important thing, and you're a good person. You're reliable, you're committed, and that's probably why, Pastor Aaron, I would trust you with a part. Obviously, if I could do it, like, I gave you the part of Mike, I would always trust you. But I can't give you what he's given you. I can't give you the publicity. I can't pay you. I can't give you anything. So that's where I am failing, and I have a lot of enemies. So the minute I go on, I have a thumbs down, maybe 2 thumbs down before I even open my mouth, and it's become laughable now. So I'm trying to understand. To me, all I care about, and this is going to be a good interview, a very honest interview, because I don't bullshit. I always go straight in there. So people are there, and they are all cultures, and they're all religions. And I believe that love is the answer. Love, self-love and love. Every religion believes in love. Jesus was pure love. And I love Jesus. I love the teachings of Jesus. It was pure love. But that is the answer. So why do we go wrong when we do love ourselves and we also love humanity? Why can't, look at Vlad again? I'm taking me and Vlad, 2 good people who are going out non-stop to love from the heart, but we can't seem to get anywhere. Okay, so again, and Vlad's young and he's good looking, so he's young enough. It's not like he's that old. So where are we going wrong here?
Yeah.
I'll let you talk.
Also, just to mention, okay, anyway, thank you so much. I heard everything you said, and you mentioned. So I'll answer with a story. I think that's the best way, because it's from personal experience, and that way it connects everyone, because everyone has a personal experience. So everyone can then kind of accept it or reject it or whatever, or interpret it however way they want. That works, right? Because that way is just a personal story. So
works, and I forgot to put it on Instagram, so I'm going on Instagram now as well. We're all.
And don't worry, you love this story. You'll find it very interesting. It's for you. Okay. So here's the story of how it worked for me. And in that story are principles that you could apply as well, and we'll find those principles. So is that cool? Can we do that?
Yeah, totally. I mute myself, but because I don't want any echo, and because I want you to talk. And you're on Instagram now as well. Okay, so go for it.
So when I was 17, 18 years old, I'm 22 now, I didn't have the opportunities I have now. I was very different as a person. I wasn't a good person then. My mum, she started praying for me for years. She was praying for me to get my act together, to get back with God. And when I say God, I mean the God of heaven and earth, the God of the universe, the only true God. So she was praying to him. My mom, she was a very prayerful person, you know. She was a Christian, a very prayerful person. She prayed for me for years and years and years and years and years. When I turned 19, I had an experience in university that made me commit back to God, to follow him, to commit to him now. After I made that decision to commit to God, to trust him, to follow him, you know, following his word in the Bible, you know, etc. What happened was opportunities started opening up to me naturally without any seeming effort of my own. And that is the definition of grace. If you study the word grace in its context in the Bible, there's a few meanings, but one of the meanings is that grace is you getting everything by having to do nothing at all. You getting everything from God by having to do nothing at all. And that has been my life ever since. I was blessed because I had my mom praying for me, and because of her prayers, grace flowed in my life. You know, there's a man of God who once said, a very wise man who once said, woe to him who has no one praying for him. In other words, if there's a person who has nobody praying for them, they're going to have a hard time. Because there's another wise person who said, it seems as though God won't do anything without prayer. So you need someone to pray. So anyway, back to the story. My mom was praying for me. She stood in the gap for me. And, you know, answers happened. Pastor Irene came into my life. He is the embodiment of the answer of my mom's prayers. You see? So I haven't been doing anything much out of my own personal effort. Opportunities just keep coming. And people from the outside, you may call it, some people just call it good luck. But it's not good luck. When you look at the crumbs that lead to the opportunities, you know it's not good luck. You know it's not a coincidence.
Manuel, can I stop you there, sweetheart? Can I stop you there? Because I'm coming from the point of view of people that are going through so much at the moment because of the way the world is, right? And as you know, I will say it the way it needs to be said. How many supporters does the church have? Like, they have a lot of support. I mean, they have Love TV, which is what I think he said something like 200 million people watch.
It's a lot of supporters worldwide, yeah. Because the church is very big. It's worldwide.
Okay, so let's look. I mean, don't get me wrong. I believe we all have a journey, and your journey has happened the way it's happened. I don't call it luck, but I do call it a journey. Okay, and we all have a certain way that our journey is gone or is going, and we learn from it. So Vlad was your godfather, yeah. Vlad was your godfather. He talked to us about that he knew you from the time before you were born, when you were still in your mum's stomach. So Vlad got into the church, and he kind of and you were in a mess, yeah. And Vlad took you to a church. Now you started to go along with what you went along with, and it gave you peace. And there were loads and loads of people that supported you. You're very young, you're very sweet, you're very nice looking. And I feel that someone like that, life is good. You know, once you meet those people, they will take you over, because there's a lot of kindness and a lot of love there. And that's how you're getting the good breaks. Okay, I'm very realistic, and I look at everything. Then you've got someone who, say, hasn't got any of that. Not only that, but they're now struggling take a young man, say, in their 30s or whatever, a young person. I say young, yeah, to me that's young. I'm young. We're all young. And they are against, the business, which we can't, and they're losing everything. They've lost their family, they've lost their friends, they've all turned against them, and they're trying to start really big now. Yeah. And you've already got, that's probably why they go on there and give me the thumbs down, because they know my beliefs. They know I'm free. So it feels like that person has got so much more to get over. And so as someone like me, maybe if they had started, maybe they were doing better when they had all their family and friends around them, because we didn't have a world that was prepared to annihilate you because you don't believe in doing what, the devil's work, because that's what it is. And I hope I don't get annihilated for saying what I'm saying, but you know what I mean, what's going on with our brothers and sisters now all over the world. So my question, I'm very, very happy for you. I'm very proud of you. And I hope that you will carry Moving on TV the bigger you get, which would be beautiful. And we will share that love. But I don't ask for me in particular, because I can get by with 2 viewers and I still go on. But people, their morale is low. They don't get anything because they don't have what you have. So how can we help them without, where do they go in order to get that love, in order to get that support? Emmanuel, where do they go now? Do you understand what I mean? That's what I'm interested in. I want people to smile. I want them to be successful. That's what I created Moving on TV for. And I know when I start to feel it in here and I want to cry, it's because I carry a lot of the pain, and I do it and I get through and I come back again and I do it again and I do it again. But the problem is the description of insanity is when you're doing the same thing over and over and over. So if you were starting out now, you would still have that support, because I presume the church you go to are free in their beliefs. You know what I mean? They don't believe in tyranny. They believe in freedom, don't they? Because I think we've spoken about that.
I'm not too sure about that. What you mean by that? So I'm not.
Okay. You know what I talk about. You know what we are. We believe in freedom. We believe that everyone deserves to be free and make their own choices about their health. Okay. I can't say too much on here. I'll get wiped up. You know what I mean? It's what we've talked about quite a lot. Yeah. That everyone has a right to have this or not. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. So what I'm saying is, I presume that the people you're mixing with are, most of them believe in that freedom, because Jesus believed in healing yourself. You don't need to go out there to get healing from somewhere else, do you? Especially if it's not for the good of the human race. So you're not on the same vibration as Vlad that way, because I know Vlad all his work is about freedom of thought and medical freedom, because that's what I felt that you were as well, medical freedom and freedom of thought.
Yeah, I just wasn't exactly sure as what you were saying. That's why I was a bit. But now that you clarified this medical freedom, etc., of course.
I know you do, because we've had conversations about it, and the light. We are the light, and Jesus didn't bow down to anything. He did what he did because he felt love, and love is all about you having choices and being your own person, medically free and free in every other way. So what I'm saying to you is, so regardless of that, is why I get bullied. Yeah, this is why I get non-stop bullying a lot of the time, because people know about my beliefs and they know that I don't take medication for mental health issues. So they decided to do all of this. But what I'm coming back to the point here. The point is, how do you get success if you are not taken under someone's wing like you were by Vlad, and you had a family that loved you and were praying for you and helping you to get into this group of people, which is the church, that have 200 million viewers, when you haven't got any of that. So, and we're living in a world where you're actually being attacked when you want to be free. Are you getting my question here?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Because there could be one person watching this saying, Lauren asked that question. You've got the guts to ask that question. Well, ask it. How do you do it?
So thank you so much. I'm in, by the way, like I'm enjoying this interview and I really wanted to go for longer, but this will have to be, I'll have to go after this because I have work at 5, you know.
Well, give us the main thing you think that will
Yeah. So
that.
here's my answer to that. So practically speaking, you know, there's 2 types of people in life. I believe there's winners and there's losers. There's victims and there's victors. And we have spoken about this. You even said in the start that you were never a victim and you don't act like one, which is beautiful, you know? So that is a major subject. Most people in life are victims. They have things happening to them and they don't even respond the right way. You know, they have good things happen to them, they have bad things happen to them. Most people are like that. But the question, what is success? What is success? Success is this. I'll give you the definition that I believe success is. Success is the impacting of your world with the investment of your personality. I'll say that again, if that's okay. Success is impacting the world with the investment of your personality. So you invest in yourself and you impact the world. So in other words, what is success? Success is you happening to the world, not things happening to you, not the world happening to you. It's you happening to the world and overcoming your world. Who is a winner? Why are they called a winner in the first place? Because they won something. They overcame something. See, you can't be a winner unless you win the prize, unless you run the race. So many people are losers in life because they don't fight. They don't want to fight. They just want things to happen to them. But the thing is, you must learn to fight in life. Otherwise, how are you going to win? Yet some people, fight.
Sorry, Manuel, you mean to stand up for yourself, not to literally fight, but stand up for yourself and claim yours.
Yes, you get the spirit of my communication. Yeah. So you learn to fight. In other words, you learn to press. You learn to be tough. You learn to endure hardship with patience and come out on top. You learn to resist when necessary. You learn resilience, to be tough, to be mentally tough, you know, to be a fighter, but so many people, they know that they fight, yet they still don't win because they don't know how to fight. They think that just fighting is gonna make them win. But no, you must be smart as well. You see, it's not the one who works the hardest who necessarily always wins. It's the one who works the smartest and the hardest who will win. So you must not only learn to be a fighter, you must have wisdom. You must have wisdom.
But that's where you hand it over when you can't deal with it. I mean, okay, if I look at moving on TV, I've got, as I say, one viewer, probably a bot. It could be because people are at work. Okay, I get it. And if I put this on the evening, it may got more views. But if you keep going, and if I keep going, regardless of all of this, eventually something's got to happen. I do believe that. And I believe I haven't focused on the right thing enough in order to get that something to happen. So I totally agree with you. You take things that are not working and you turn them around to your advantage. and and that's how you move forward. That's how you do it, not literally fighting, because when you defend yourself, you're attacked. The more you fight, the more you get it back. When you mean fighting, it means you're standing up for yourself in your glory, in what you're good at, as you said, your personality. You invest in your skills, you invest in your strengths, and then you go out and impact the world. Like, my biggest suffering was when I was diagnosed with a serious mental health issue, which I recovered from without medication. So that's my job, is to go out there and say, how's Lauren sane every day without medication? So I can go out there and say, I'm balanced, I'm sane. What are the techniques I use, and what can I teach? I'm now looking for 10 people to teach them how to get out of panic, because I do it myself. Even though I'm being evicted and the whole world's crashing down on top of me, I get out of panic. I know how to do it without medication. So there's just one more question. So you take your strengths and you impact the world with it. One, just very quickly. So Love TV, I would love for them to come on to Moving On TV, to have an interview of some kind, because why are we not joining with the love? Why are we not bringing everyone together with the love, and say, giving Moving On TV, like here and Heavy, she's my sister, giving me a bit of a lift with Moving On TV, because we're all promoting love and connection between our brothers and our sisters. So how can we get Pastor Aaron on to do an interview, to ask him what he does, or to bring on that 200 million people that you get for Love TV? Can we do that in some way? Can we? I'm bringing my voice down because someone said I talk aggressively, so I'm sorry. It's a habit. I grew up in Israel, it's a habit.
So
how can we bring the love on? How can we connect your groups and the churches and bring them all on Moving On TV? Because all we care about at the moment is love. That's it.
Yeah. So what can happen is I can discuss with Pastor Aaron and see what can happen, so we can continue talking about that.
That would be incredible, because we're all about love. That's the only thing that matters now. The way the world will survive is with love. There's nothing else. There's no way humanity can survive without love. And we know that. Love is stronger than anything. Love is stronger than anything. And Pastor Ryan goes.
I just want to say, I really do, because otherwise I'll be late.
Okay. Take care. It's been amazing. What a great interview. I told you I won't beat around the bush. I will go for the kill, because I've got maybe one person on here that may need to hear what are they going to do. And I'm doing my best to teach them, but I can't get out to enough people because I'm not getting the support. So I'm being totally honest, and I love you lots, and I'm very proud of you. And I wish we could get in campus at some point off the ground, but who knows what's coming? Who knows what's coming? And the last time I saw you was New Year's Eve. I cannot believe it's a year. It's nearly a year. And I've had one person visited since then in the whole year. That's how I'm living, but I'm still here. Why am I still here? Because I'm in love with me and life. That's the only reason I'm still here, because I love me, Lauren, and I love what I do. I love Moving On TV. I love humanity, or else I wouldn't be here. Why would I be here? What's the point? And I believe 100% in freedom. 100% that we have a right to be free. So I know you do as well. So have a beautiful day.
Thank you.
Please get Pastor Aaron to get back to me. That would be nice. And take care. Lots of love, sweetheart.
Thank you, Lauren. Good luck. Thank you so much for the interview.
And I can't wait to see your film. So let me know when.
I will.
Maybe we could put it up. Maybe we could screen it on here. Ask.
Yeah, I mean. Ask. But let's talk again, because I really do have to go.
There you go. So go.
Right.
No. Bye-bye. I love you lots. Bye, sweetheart. Bye. Take care. Bye. Bye, Emanuel. Bye. I'll put you off. So there you are. Anyway, that was Emanuel Trangos. And as I said, I gave the questions that need to be asked. I will not beat around the bush. What's happened to my scarf? We need to know answers. And why are we not joining the love? Why are we not joining? So I hope that Pastor Aaron will listen and come on, and maybe we could put Emmanuel's film on here for all of you to watch. So it's now 5:15. I'm going to go because I feel like I've been on here enough. Please share this everywhere. I'm going to put it, it's on Instagram. I'm going to share it now. Okay, so we had an interview with Emanuel Trangos. Right, moving on TV. Whew, it's hot in here now. I have to go and eat. Right, we had an interview with Emanuel, and I really wanted to understand as much as possible where we're going wrong. Like I said, where's Vlad going wrong? But I think I highlighted to you the most important thing is the support of your family and community. And if you don't have that, then moving on TV is the support and the community. That's what I wanted. I wanted to form a community. I'm going to go off and do a new promo about that and then put it on. Okay. So I'm trying to get Russell Brand on here. So we talk about success. How to manifest success. How to manifest success. Oh, what's wrong with my spelling? And if anybody has watched this, I hope it's helped you in some way, because that's all I care about. Is what is success? How do we achieve it? I believe it's about community. It's about love. It's about love of your community, love from your community. So if you're loved by your community, you're going to have more success. Say, if your parents go out there and promote your work for you, then you're going to get more success. If you're on your own, trying to do this on your own, it's going to be harder for you. But don't become the victim. Keep coming back. Accentuate that positive. I'll finish with that song. It's kind of strange because Casey is an interesting person as well, and all his stories were about people who were success. It was all about love. His station was all about love and good things, and he didn't get anywhere. Is it that the human race wants to see rubbish, that they want to see negative stuff, that they want to see violence, that they want to see awful stuff? Is that why you watch it? Is that why you play video games that are violent and disgusting and numb your brain? Because Casey did the same, and he didn't get very far with WMAP radio. So that's an interesting one, yeah? Have you been conditioned to believe that this stuff is, that negative stuff, violence and all this crap is good for you, instead of stuff that I'm teaching you? Maybe you need to go back to the beginning, back to the basics, and do it all again. Yeah. I don't know. I really don't know. But I'm doing my best here. So I'll just put this out on Instagram. I'm putting it out on Instagram as well. I'm going to take this interview off and edit it as best as I can. So I will just accentuate the positive with you again, because that's what I want you to focus on. If there's one person or I'm watching on Twitch, or if it's a bot, or maybe someone will watch this again. Somebody might watch it. and you never know. And if my voice is too strong and aggressive, then I'm sorry. Then tell me, please tell me, contact me, send me messages, tell me what do you want to see on Moving On TV, and I will do my best to get it. If I can get people like Russell Brand, if they bother to answer, if I can get people on here to help you that are more that know and are in the know. Like I used to bring on Charlie Wood and the Truthers, but now I can't do that because YouTube will wipe me off. So, but I want to end in a positive. So we're going to end it in a positive. We're going to end it in a positive, okay? Accentuate the positive. That's what the message was. Don't let the second arrow hit you. If there's a first arrow, there's a first arrow. This makes me smile. So I hope it makes. Remember, accentuate the positive on Moving On TV today. You got to accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, latch on to the affirmative, don't mess with mystery in between. You gotta spread joy up to the maximum, bring gloom down to the minimum, have faith or pandemonium, liable to walk upon the sea. To illustrate my last remark, Jonah in the whale, Noah in the ark. What did they do just when everything looked so dark? Man, accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, latch on to the affirmative, don't mess with Mr. In Between. Don't mess with Mr. In Between. Accentuate the positive, eliminate latch on to the affirmative, don't mess with Mr. In Between. Don't mess with Mr. In Between. Accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, latch on to the affirmative, don't mess with Mr. In Between. You gotta accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, latch on to the alternative, don't mess with Mr. In Between. To illustrate my last remark, Jonah in the whale, no way we are. What did they do when everything looked so dark? You gotta accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, hold on to the affirmative, don't mess with Mr. In Between. Don't mess with Mr. In Between. Don't mess with Mr. In Between. Accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, don't latch on to the affirmative, don't mess with Mr. In Between. Don't mess yes, with Mr. In Between. Accentuate the positive, guys. Right, see you later.
Bonjour, my name is Lauren Hock-Glory. I am the ghost. I am the actress that plays the part of Piaf. And I am asking you to sponsor Moving on TV because when I go on the stage, I bare my face to the audience as I would la faire. And that is why I only wear nude makeup, organic. And so I am looking for a sponsor who will come on board Moving on TV with us, who does organic makeup, because that's all I'll wear on this beautiful shell, as will Piafa as well. Please contact us at movingontv1@gmail.com and join the party. No, yes, yes. Bonjour. Bye-bye.